I often get asked, Regan, what is the one thing that most people are unlikely to know about you? Well, most people don't know that I practically grew up on a sailboat. But what most of you may know is that I have an unbounding love and passion for our Earth's oceans. I am drawn naturally to the sea and to the coastal environments. This is, I believe, because I was essentially brought up on our family sailing boat. Every weekend, all holidays, and sometimes months on end were devoted to sailing the magnificent waters of the Hauraki Gulf in the northern region of New Zealand, regardless of the season and regardless of the weather. My parents were, and still are, heartfelt sailors, and our family sailboat is still an active family member and part of our family togetherness. I was taken to sea when I was just 2 weeks old as a little baby, and later on, my younger brother was born. He was added to the crew, also at 2 weeks old. Essentially, our childhoods evolved around the boat, sailing and exploring the pattern of islands that exist off the Northland Coast of New Zealand. It's truly a sailor's mecca. Beautiful, uninhabited, untouched, predator-free islands with stunning places to anchor, safe swimming, and beautiful deep waters. Often, we would be the only boat in the bay. We were not shopping mall kids, playground hangout kids, or weekend movie goers. In fact, as a kid, I never even played a team sport. Instead, I learned how to sail and I learned how to windsurf. And of course, we didn't have a television on board, and our cell phone coverage offshore was limited and patchy most of the time. Some would think that this was some sort of deprived childhood. So was it a deprived childhood? And what did I learn from this deep dive immersion into the life on an ocean wave? Of course, I learned to sail. I learned the rules, the foreign language that only sailors speak, small and large sail handling, managing a tender and an outboard motor safely, moving sensibly around a sailboat underway, and the planning and preparation required for an extended passage on the sea. I learned navigation and the use of a marine radio before the introduction of GPS, and I can still navigate with a chart and compass, although my family would say that I am better at this on the sea than navigating my way on the land because I get lost everywhere. I was aware of a dark sky environment, gazing into the impossibly starlit heavens rolling infinitely over us at night, unpolluted by ambient city light, way before anyone else was talking about how pristine New Zealand's skies are. Essentially, and most importantly though, I learned resilience, decision-making skills, and despite my lack of team sports, I learned teamwork with my family and the ability to get on with others in what is a very small space for extended periods of time. I learned to overcome obstacles, that plans often need to be changed, or amended, or even abandoned due to unforeseen circumstances, weather conditions and natural conditions, and the ability to make decisions based on the best course for the future. During these times, my school friends were visiting horrendous ocean parks to view captive marine animals. I was seeing and having close-up encounters with these beautiful creatures in their natural, wild environments. Whales, dolphins, seabirds, penguins, and fish life would curiously engage with us, untrained and in their own free will. But more, and so much more than any of the practical stuff, I learned to have huge respect for the ocean and its many moods, its beauty, its untamed wildness, its life forms, and how it sustains us. I learned that we must care for our magnificent oceans now and into the future. I also learned that at sea, I would have to rely on my own resources and that the sea can be cruel if you are careless. And the other essential life lesson I learned, don't wish for a better wind. Instead, set a different sail and plot a new course. My name is Regan Hillyer, and thank you so much for watching. I invite you to take care of our beloved oceans, the cradle of where all of our life on Earth began. With what is happening to our oceans right now, it is literally an environmental crime. If you're someone who's committed to leaving our oceans better than how we found them, comment below with I love our oceans so that we can witness you and together take a stand to make a difference to our beloved oceans. Please share this video if you believe this is an important message that other people need to hear. I love you so much. Thank you for watching.